Los Angeles County is currently battling two major wildfires, the Palisades Fire and the Eaton Fire. The Palisades Fire has consumed over 23,000 acres and is only 22% contained. The Eaton Fire has burned through 14,000 acres and is 55% contained. These fires have forced over 80,000 people to evacuate their homes, with many facing uncertainty about when they can return. The situation remains fluid, with firefighters tirelessly working to contain the blazes and protect lives and property. The fires, both ignited on January 7th, have left a trail of destruction in their wake. The Palisades Fire has already destroyed an estimated 5,000 structures, while the Eaton Fire has damaged or destroyed approximately 7,000. The impact on the community is devastating, displacing thousands of residents and causing widespread property damage. The fires serve as a stark reminder of the ever-present threat of wildfires, particularly in the western United States. These fires are not isolated incidents. Just recently, the Hearst Fire and the Otto Fire also threatened parts of Southern California. Thankfully, firefighters have made significant progress in containing these fires. The Hearst Fire is now 98% contained, and the Otto Fire is 85% contained. However, the threat of wildfires remains high, particularly with the ongoing drought conditions and the Santa Ana winds expected to return next week. California's history is rife with devastating wildfires, and the current blazes serve as a stark reminder of the state's vulnerability. The combination of dry conditions, high winds, and human activity creates a dangerous cocktail that can ignite and fuel these destructive infernos. As climate change continues to exacerbate these conditions, the risk of wildfires is only expected to increase in the years to come. The human cost of these wildfires is immense. At least 27 people have been confirmed dead, and 31 individuals remain missing. Search and rescue teams are working tirelessly, combing through the charred debris in the hopes of finding survivors. The emotional toll on families waiting for news of their loved ones is immeasurable. Beyond the immediate casualties, the fires have had a devastating impact on communities, particularly working-class families. Many have lost their homes, their livelihoods, and their sense of security. The fires have also disrupted essential services, with 33 schools closed and 10 campuses damaged or destroyed, affecting nearly 30,000 students. The environmental consequences of these wildfires are equally concerning. The fires have released massive amounts of smoke and particulate matter into the air, creating hazardous air quality conditions for millions of people. Health officials are urging residents to stay indoors, especially those with respiratory problems. The risk of mudslides and landslides is also heightened in burn areas, posing further threats to life and property. The aftermath of the fires presents additional environmental hazards. Toxic debris, including asbestos and other hazardous materials, pose significant health risks to residents and first responders. The potential for water contamination is another major concern, as runoff from burned areas can carry harmful pollutants into water sources. In the face of tragedy, the spirit of community shines through. People are coming together to support one another, offering shelter, food, and words of comfort to those who have lost everything. Celebrities are also stepping up, using their platforms and resources to raise awareness and provide financial assistance. Shohei Ohtani, the Los Angeles Angels baseball star, made a generous donation of $500,000 to support relief efforts. Steve Ballmer, owner of the Los Angeles Clippers, pledged $15 million to aid in the recovery. Musicians are also lending their talents, with a Fire Aid benefit concert featuring Billie Eilish and Green Day scheduled for January 30th. Government agencies are working around the clock to provide assistance to those affected by the fires. Governor Newsom issued an executive order to expedite temporary housing for displaced residents and extended a price gouging ban to prevent exploitation during this critical time. FEMA is also providing financial assistance, with a March 10th deadline for applications. The recovery process will be long and arduous, but the resilience of the human spirit offers hope. Communities will rebuild, stronger and more connected than ever before. The outpouring of support from both near and far is a testament to the power of compassion and shared humanity. As the immediate crisis subsides, the focus will shift to the long-term challenges posed by these wildfires. Rebuilding homes and lives will take time, effort, and significant financial resources. The mental health impacts of trauma, loss, and displacement will continue to affect individuals and communities long after the flames are extinguished. Experts are particularly concerned about the long-term mental health consequences for children who have experienced the terror of the fires and the upheaval of displacement. The uncertainty and disruption to their lives can have lasting effects. Providing adequate mental health support and resources to those affected will be crucial in the months and years to come. These wildfires serve as a stark reminder of the urgent need to address climate change. The increasing frequency and intensity of wildfires are directly linked to the warming planet and the resulting drought conditions. Reducing greenhouse gas emissions and investing in renewable energy sources are essential steps to mitigate future risks. From a practical standpoint, the fires have highlighted the importance of wildfire preparedness. Investing in fire-resistant building materials, creating defensible spaces around homes, and having evacuation plans in place can make a significant difference in protecting lives and property. The lessons learned from these devastating fires must guide us in creating safer and more resilient communities in the face of a changing climate.